Oh,
Live. An old two press to start day.
I hate when that happens. And there we are. Jesus, it's loud.
Camera settings. Camera settings. Are we on the old camera settings pop up below my monitor? There we go.
That good old-fashioned thing.
I bet we're gonna do this for a month. Alright, turn the brightness up a little bit. Turn the contrast down a lot. And good. Boop boop. Lucky Bat, ooh, Jennifer Perryman, woo, first. Radioactive Bear, wah.
Woo!
Jennifer Perryman, Jay, what is your custom Primaris Lieutenant? I have a custom Primaris. Warmund. It's just a regular old squatty Space Marine built out of leftover parts I had from tactical Space Marines. I think he's got a Death Watch backpack. He's got shoulders out of the Space Marine Veterans kits. The kit that comes with a guy with a banner. Or maybe it's Vanguard Veteran shoulder pads.
Banner guy.
Yeah. And you can see them in some video. God, what video was that?
I don't
Warmund and Clairvox. I think I'm actually talking about Clairvox was the lieutenant and Warmund was the captain.
Jeez. We all knew that. We were just waiting for you to guess it. Date the Hun. Hello. Let's hear a shill. Games Workshop games are really cheap.
Yeah. I mean,
What?
I can't think of a single big stompy mech game other than Adeptus Titanicus.
This is true. Is there something else?
No.
Interesting. I think $60 for 3 guys is a good price.
Hack'em Slash, just watched your GW shill video from about a month ago. Spot on, dude. Which one? Are you talking about?
I think we came out.
Was that?
I think we came out. We came out with 12 shill videos last month.
Was it the?
And four extra Patreon shills.
We have one video. What's the? It's not recasting. Although recasting also always does get a bump every time some big GW thing happens. That video gets more views.
It does.
And more mean comments.
It's kind of crazy.
What's the other? Is it the Games Workshop doesn't care about 3D printing, models, and memories?
I mean, there's honestly there's too many to count.
Yeah.
I mean, we're either a shill or a hater. It's kind of fun.
Flipnut Doodad 88 played another game of Kill Team yesterday. Ooh.
Interesting.
Word is Games Workshop is making a statement about fan film soon. I thought they already did. Also, how is that rumor starting? Who's got the inside scoop from Games Workshop?
Well, Gamza said so.
Oh my
I don't know if
goodness.
that's true, but that sounds correct.
It does sound, it sure does sound correct. Good old rumors.
Lucky Bat, my graphic is still there.
Oh yeah. Here, I can turn that one off, and then I can make Nick even smaller.
Yay! Where is it? I lost it. Armored Joey. Are your orcs 3D printed?
Yes. No, they're just the regular old boys. Boys and Ludas / Burnas.
Yeah. Maybe you painted them so well they look like different models.
Yeah.
George Gajardo, what is this 3D printing thing I keep hearing about and how it might destroy Games Workshop?
You know, I bought a 3D model today. Yeah, a 3D printable model today.
Ooh.
So I just basically, I single-handedly defeated Games Workshop.
Damn.
Although it wasn't a Warhammer model.
Was it a booby Harley Quinn?
Yes.
Like big booby? I knew it. That makes sense.
Tristan Lee.
I know you and I know you well.
Did you guys hear they're making Space Marine 2? I did not. Tell me more.
Wow, that's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Flipnut Dude at 88. Guy at the shop 3D printed his entire Militarum army.
Wow.
All anime cat girls.
I think I might even know, if that's true, I think I might know the Patreon he's subscribed to.
Ours.
Yes. Hack'em Slash. The new tools one from Games Workshop. The new tools one from Games Workshop. I feel like that doesn't narrow it down.
New tools one? I don't remember what we were talking about.
Oh, is it the one where I make fun of Games Workshop's like rubber band model holder?
Oh,
the pot or the yeah, they had a bunch of new like tools and none of them that made any sense.
Well, I feel like that's you being an anti-shill though. Like, remember how much money we lost from Games Workshop?
Yeah.
Because of us signing an NDA that exists.
Alex YT. Would you rather Games Workshop sculpt style and quality remain the same from Rogue Trader but with updated materials, or every new model release is metal and always will be? I guess I'd rather have the cool new models in metal.
Yeah, probably.
God, how much do you think a Primaris would weigh?
Good question.
Mikey Angel 95. Have you played Tyranids and Kill Team? I have not, but they look dope. They look like they could really get some stuff done. You get Ormagons and Termagants, Warriors, and Gene Stealers. And it doesn't look like anything sucks. Looks like it's all really, really good.
James Forrester. Real nice bases.
Yeah. Oh, you want to know a little bit more about these bases? They're the decorations on them are from a company called Epic Basing, and if you want to see some more epic basing in action, you gotta watch last week's video called "Not Gonna Lie, Painting Is Easy."
That's not what it's called.
Okay, what is it called?
It's close though. I have to look it up. I don't know what it is off the top of my head. But I just wanted to say that you were wrong. I just wanted to get that out there. It is called Mini Painting Is Not Hard, You Guys.
Ah, yeah.
Very different than Not Gonna Lie, Painting Is Easy. That's the text on the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Can I get a J is wrong in the chat, please? Akita Canones, would you guys consider DJing at a 40k themed wedding?
Yes.
Yes. Of course. I think that'd be one of the most fun things to do. Yay, we're getting a couple J's wrongs. This is the best day of my life. Ian Ferguson, it's my birthday today.
Woo! I'm turning 91.
Ooh.
Yeah, he told me privately.
Oh, interesting. That's kind of fun. you have any birthday gifts tips? Here, Cyrano, what's the easiest way to base large models?
Cork, tinfoil can work really, really good to add some height. You make lumps of tinfoil and you hot glue it down to the base. Pine nuggets and wood chips can work really, really well as fake rocks and cliffs. And Crayola Model Magic soft squishy modeling material can also be really good at adding some nice height while also being very, very light. Because you don't want to that dinner plate of a base can get pretty heavy. So you don't want to put on a bunch of like slate or something.
And you don't want to fill a base with resin. I don't know. Let's just make up however many inches of resin. I don't know, 3.5 inches of resin. I did that, and it's really heavy. I did that for my flyer.
Tanner Ballong, your Kill Team video today has been very welcome because I want my friends to get into the hobby with me. Yeah, just shoot them that video.
And the one on Wednesday.
Zerg619, oi Humi, that painting of the orcs is looking damn good.
Yeah. Burn Routzog. Are those orcs filled with peanut butter or caramel?
Both. Yeah, it's this wild new thing.
It's a peanut butter cup orc. With caramel.
The Space Marine 2 trailer had a kill team in it. A Tyranid kill team in it. Yes, it did.
Aaron Ferguson, if your Mangler Squig is going to die, make sure a lot is near it so you get maximum efficiency of the death mortals. Radioactive Bear, Jay, what clan is your orcs?
They are green.
Wow. That's an awesome clan. Jason M, I'm excited for the Xenos Kill Team vid.
Yeah, me too.
Me too. I'm almost done with it.
Yeah, every video we actually make it day of. So I can't wait to write it and shoot it.
Oh my god! Imagine if that's how it was. I mean, we've had that.
We've
had close encounters.
Ooh.
I have to do half of the last section, and then that's it. It's all done. Blue Razor, do you guys ever play Warcry?
No.
It looks fun though.
Mm-hmm.
Mutant Mike, thoughts on the new Tau news?
The new guy came out. I was a little bit let down by the model because I was hoping the silhouette looked really, really big. And so I was hoping it'd be like a really cool Tau wearing like a cool trench coat holding a bunch of tactical gear. But it kind of just looks like a very average Tau standing next to a rock. It's a cool Tau, but I was hoping for something a little different.
Brian Routzong, do you guys ever play Kill Team? Yeah.
All the
Played
time.
it this week.
Mm-hmm.
We did a good old-fashioned 2v2.
And I won.
No. No.
Yeah, I got
You were the
tabled
first-
and lost
honestly.
by 8 points.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Still a good game, though. I played Kroot,
Mm-hmm.
which are very
Yeah.
fun, but they're a little fragile.
They're a little fragile. Thousand Suns are pretty good.
Ooh, Thousand Suns.
Pretty
Yeah, I
rough.
feel like they're a little bit of a bad matchup for Kroot because Kroot don't have a single gun that can beat their two up, their 2-up armor
Yeah,
save.
yeah, it's pretty good.
Maybe I think Kroot maybe do have grenades. Maybe I need to double check. Yeah, Thousand Suns. There's a lot of ways to beat the Thousand Suns ability. You just hit him with tougher stuff, but
Yeah.
you don't have that tougher stuff. It can be hard. Because yeah, it's not hard to make a 2-up save. And then you still got like what 12 wounds on top of that. And then my Crutox. I've never gotten to play with my Crutox.
That's true. Did it really die right away again without anything happening?
This game it died before getting to do an activation. Last game it
Wow.
actually got to move up and take an objective before it died.
Yeah. It's a rough one. I mean, it's so scary.
Mm-hmm.
It's big. EJ95, my cookie cutter will travel just over 1,000 miles. The website says you have 6 left. Technically, we have more, but that's just how much I said that we have. Let's see, we probably, I don't know, maybe we have 10 or 15. Because they're not made. They're not made yet. I have 2. I have 3 ready to go, but I'm still printing. Everything that was bought except for one, because somebody needs to contact me because they didn't give me a address that works. But all of the ones that we sold have shipped. Besides one. If you're on this stream and you bought one that hasn't shipped yet, email me back. RT, I don't want to alarm anyone, but I just got hyped.
Yeah.
Goldie Hood, you can do 2v2 kill team. Yes.
Yeah. It works. Yeah, it works really good.
It does work really good.
I'd say probably don't do a 2v2 with secondary objectives. Just because it just adds another thing. And there's already so many models on the board. It doesn't play well with 3 people.
Mm-hmm. No, it does not. We will never do that. One person will just watch.
Yeah.
That's what will happen if that ever happens again. Yeah, it works pretty well.
I'd say it is a 2-player game.
Yes, it is a 2-player game, and it takes a lot longer.
It does take a
Jeez
lot
Louise.
longer.
So I did kind of have an idea. I don't know what you think about this, but so we played. It was Jay and I, and then Lucky Bat was there, and then our friend Sean was there, and we haven't seen Sean in a little bit, or at least I haven't seen Sean in a little bit. So we were a little chatty, right? And I think that ruined the game a little bit because when it was starting, because we were just chatty. What I was thinking is maybe what we do is maybe we play like two or 3 rounds of Exploding Kittens, to chat, to talk about stuff, whatever, and then play a game of Kill Team because you get all the giggles out and you have, you get the stories out about what, catching people up with what's going on, and then you get into Kill Team because you're all warmed up.
Yeah.
Because it's a little hard to just start because you want to chat, you want to say things, but you have to pay attention and read the rules and know what's going on. So I was thinking maybe that's something to do.
Armor Joey, I got acrylic gloss medium, and it turned my red paint I was using to paint my Santa Goblin into a paint with a gloss finish. Did I add too much or get the wrong paint thinner? Yeah, a gloss medium is going to give your paint a gloss finish. That's one of the things it does. It'll thin your paint a little bit, and it'll also make it glossy.
Mutant Mike. Oh, that was me. I'll send you an address. Really? Did I really find you on the street? That's hilarious. Yes, the USPS cannot verify your address.
Brian Garber. The new Kill Team video had me pricing box sets all day. Can I get an enthusiastic? No.
Jason M. Oh, you have more cookie cutters than advertised. You're creating FOMO.
Yeah.
Better believe it.
We're partnering with Games Workshop. And Creature Caster? Oh, wait, who does the anime game?
Kingdom Death.
Kingdom Death, yeah, and Kingdom Death. Kingdom Death is a merch drop miniatures company.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of odd.
Some of their models are real cool. Their Flower Knight. I'd kill for one of their Flower Knights.
Well, you can't get it.
Mm-hmm.
That Scout Dog. Is Kill Team Codex a different book than the regulars? The compendium? It is. You have to have the core book, and you have to have the compendium, or you have to have the Octeris book, or the Chalnath book. Or all of them, if you wanted to do all of them.
If you want to play something out of the compendium, though, I mean, it's possible that if you Google Kill Team Compendium PDF, you might come across a little something.
Yeah, but we would never say something like that.
No. Yeah, just a little birdie told me.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you play a faction out of the compendium, you might only need 5 or 6 pages. Maybe even fewer than that. Actually, probably not fewer than that, because most armies have a few different fire teams.
Right. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Matt S. The Octeris/Chalnath books are going to have the stats for the kill teams that come in those boxes.
Yes.
Exactly. But again, maybe there's, some ways to figure it all out.
Man, I just love watching Jay paint, but it's disheartening watching him paint so quickly and in the lines. Well, I mean, I'm using such a fine, sharp brush.
Yeah.
Just Patton. Can Bobby G be a one-man kill team? No, he'd always win. Ooh, Alex YT. My Advent Engine theory is that there's going to be a Craft World and Chaos Kill team box. That's probably not a bad guess.
Yeah, because they're doing that, their borders turning more chaos as the days are happening. Which is pretty fun. Yeah, there's something fun going on.
Robert S. Downs Jr. Got a Christmas squig for my least favorite nephews and nieces. Hopefully Games Workshop does my dirty work for me.
I get it because it's recalled.
Brian Rodsock, have you all seen Dune yet? Nope. Looks cool though.
Nope.
Ginny Tonic, if you thin varnish to spray it through an airbrush, does it weaken the finish? It shouldn't.
I guess it depends on how much you thin it.
Yeah, if you thin it 99%, then you're getting a very thin layer of varnish.
You probably only need a couple drops.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a squirt.
But varnish is a pretty darn thin layer.
That's true. Do you always thin your varnishes? I always have to, just a little bit.
Yeah, I have to too. Except the only varnish I don't have to thin is the Green Stuff World Ultra Matte. But it's so ultra matte that I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know if I'm going to use it for much. It really dulls stuff.
Owen Hodson, can the Knights be a kill team?
Yes. You have to play 8 knights versus 1, or 8 kill teams versus 1 knight, and the knight will still win.
You can play gray knights.
You can. Then you get 5
knights.
knights. TK Center Prince, remember folks, show some love and support and hit that thumbs down. We love them. If you're new to the channel, join the Motley Crew and hit that subscribe. We also have a Patreon and Discord channel.
Ooh.
EJ95, Jay, so you advised me to finish my largest army first, but I don't think I can resist the orcs. Also, I thought of Nick at book club today because someone said grot cults or something like that.
Yeah. That was me. I was there. Is this a 40k themed book club? That's kind of fun. Joseph Patton, Jay, have you ever painted the little goggles on Neophyte hybrids? They are so small. So annoying to paint.
Yes, I have painted them. I don't think I've done a great job because I think I painted them like light gray, and then I painted the insides of the goggles blue. I think one thing that could actually work really well to get a little something happening with the goggles is maybe just put a little drop of gloss on each lens. And then just let the world's light work for you.
Ooh, EJ95. It is a Warhammer book club hosted by the store.
Ah, cool.
That's honestly a really good idea.
Badass. Looks like you let the dog chew on that brush. Yeah. I chew on this brush. Don't call me Shirley. Hey Jay, nice job. What's your opinion on relish?
Like on hot dogs?
I love relish.
You relish the relish?
Yeah. Sometimes I'll put it in like a tuna fish sandwich.
For some reason, a bunch of people left the stream when you said tuna fish sandwich. I like tuna fish as well.
RTRT just bought a whole bunch of solar auxilia to convert into the Cities of Sigmar. So no Christmas presents for me. No Christmas presents from me for anyone else.
Brian Broadsog, what's your opinion on relish as a base? Like you start with relish and then you put a hot dog on top?
I feel like you could probably make it work.
Or do you have relish, like a pile of relish, and you put a model on it as the base of the model? I mean, there's a lot of questions about this one, I would say.
Captain Howdy 91. I have never known what to varnish with, so I've never varnished a model. Is that wrong? Probably not. Paint is pretty sturdy once it's cured. You know, if you play with your models and you're rough enough, you might start to notice a little bit of paint wearing away from like points of swords and spikes. But right. I can't imagine it getting much worse than that.
Yeah. Yeah, you probably don't have to worry about too much. George Gajardo, what's your opinion on relish as a varnish?
Always. It's the only thing I use. And then I apply it with a fork.
EJ95, and Nick, the next time you shapeshift and do all of your magic to be at the Citadel, tell me so I can buy you a drink. I am the short gremlin in a black do-rag. Perfect.
Cheerno, any tips to make the flat panels on Imperial Knights more interesting? Flat red and silver trim always looks unfinished to me. You could apply the Knight decals that they come with, or you could do freehanding. That would definitely add a lot of details.
Yeah, paint a mural on
it. Or like stripes.
Insane people do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's really cool though.
God, it is. It is cool. Those murals are insane. Akina Canones, has EOB painted their Tau Manta yet? Yes.
Not yet.
The video's coming out tomorrow.
Oh, yes. Okay, forgot.
It's yes and. We went over this.
Galeth the Plague Bringer. I have an idea to make a Death Watch kill team / or AI force entirely of Terminators. I also want to do it for Space Hulk. Well, Terminators work really well in Space Hulk because that's what you can bring in Space Hulk.
Metis. Yeah, they painted a Manta and still no Stompa. Exactly.
Eccentric Lion. I miss being able to order bits. Well, you've been missing that for like 15 years. Basically, when they stopped only making metal models, like 2nd edition, maybe 3rd, you could still order bits.
What about Hordo bits? We get them secondhand.
Is Hordo bits still active?
I don't know.
They either stopped or switched to only eBay. You know what? Let's find out right now. I used to order from Hordo bits.
I still see it existing.
I still see it existing, but
10,000 items in stock.
Okay, let's click on 40k and see if that's a lie or not. Oh, looks like they have.
Space Hulk.
Uh-oh. They have nothing.
It's like everything's out of stock. Yeah. Okay, it works. They apparently have crystals?
They have pages and pages and pages of 3D printed bits, and that's it. I think, like, if you click on 40k, there's only 2 pages.
Yeah.
But what about their eBay store?
Yeah, I think they're done.
Okay, Horde of Bits. Seller. Horde Asterisk Bits.
Interesting. So now that they do STL bit downloads now.
They have a good smattering of stuff on eBay.
You know what? It might have been. Let me check something. We might have been using the website wrong. Maybe not. No, I think their website's messed up. I mean, it looks like they made this, what, 20 years ago? And then they just have been doing it. It used to be good, though.
Yeah.
Ooh, apparently it's already calculated $19.25 for shipping for me. I haven't even ordered anything. Eccentric Lion. Ouch, what a kick in the age gap. Yep.
Matt S., those plants you've been putting on your bases have been making me want to fire up my resin printer. And I've been looking at the Anacubic now.
Yeah.
Fabian Warink. Hey guys, just wanted to know if there's any Tau novels worth reading. I'm getting into Warhammer and I only know what I know from the Space Marine game. I've never read a Tau book. Chat, are there any good Tau books?
They make Tau books? That's insane.
Yeah, Tau players can't read.
Well, I would say, you know what? Maybe it does make sense because they're giant nerds.
Yeah.
So they can probably read. They can probably read too good.
Garo Theon. Hello there, bosses. How is it going for hype for Space Marine 2? Cool. I can't wait for that game that I won't be able to play.
Woo!
You think it'll run on a Mac 2015 Mac?
Yes, I believe it will.
Tiki City Prince, remember folks, show some love and support and hit that thumbs down. We love them. If you're new to the channel, join the Motley Crew and hit that subscribe. We also have a Patreon and Discord channel. Treasure Shadow tips! Have some love. Take it!
Ah! Thank you. That burp was for you, George Gajardo. You're welcome.
Mutant Mike probably got a cease and desist from Games Workshop. Probably not, because they were buying lots of stuff. I wonder if it was just hard to turn a profit.
Can we have a Patreon goal to get Jay a gaming PC?
Yeah!
Mutant Mike, Tau hate from you guys also. It's just too much fun.
Hmm. I mean, are they fish? Are they cows? They have hooves, but all of their stuff is named after sea animals.
I mean, what's going on? George Gajardo, I'll treasure your gas always.
Joseph Patton, I'm going to write a Tau book called Fusion Blaster to the Skull. It's going to be awesome, but only like 5 pages. RTRT, I always thought Tau players were a myth.
No, they're nerds. I would never be a nerd.
For EJ95, you can get a 1500 laptop to play games on. Kino Kinones, $1,500 is like 30 chaplains. Jay would just take the chaplains any day. Jason M, if Jay gets his gaming PC, then Nick gets an N64. That way he can play StarCraft.
Woo! I agree. Let's do that. Oh, I can just play StarCraft too.
Like a loser.
Mm-hmm. You'd Mike, nerds are the new jocks. No.
I don't know if that really holds true. Still kind of two different things.
EJ95, what do we get for Lucky Bats? I don't know, fangs.
A Rubik's Cube or something?
Ooh, Rubik's Cube. Lucky Bat, do you have a Rubik's Cube? And if you don't, do you need a Rubik's Cube? Because you're getting one now.
Mm-hmm. Has to be like a good one, though, like one of the $5 ones.
Yeah. I used to know how to solve a Rubik's Cube because I'm I'm a jock, you know? And but I don't remember how to do it anymore. Lucky Bats, I did get one when I was a child.
Did you ever solve it?
It's a good question. Matt S, get him the cube with 64 on each side.
Yeah.
Remember Daniel?
Yes.
Daniel had Rubik's cubes like that.
Not only did he have
He was
Rubik's cubes like that, he had Rubik's Cube oil.
Yeah.
So that he could Rubik's faster.
Yeah. You'd oil him up, give him a lube job to be able to really do it. Yeah. He's what we would call a jock. Matt asks, yeah, I have that oil too. I don't have a Rubik's Cube though. It's a wild world that we live in.
You know, I never really understood on this orc boy. He's got suspenders going to just this round thing.
Nah.
And is it supposed to be like he's got like a metal girdle or something?
That's how I always paint it. I have no idea what it is.
It doesn't really make any sense.
It's always how I painted it though. Is that's a metal bit.
Agent and if I have J top 2 primers, I'd say Rust-Oleum Black Matte Primer and Stynylrez Badger Stynylrez Black Airbrush Primer.
If it was 3, would Vallejo be number 3, or would it be Krylon?
No, God, it wouldn't be Krylon. Ugh, Krylon is the worst.
You're gonna ruin our Krylon sponsorship. How much would Krylon have to pay you to say good things about the primer?
Oh, they know our rates. Yeah, ball's in their court. We could repair this relationship.
Menace, night guys, those orcs are sick.
Yeah. Good night.
Joseph Patton, I work for Sherwin-Williams, so Krylon is obviously #the best. Yeah, they have the weird nozzles. They're naughty. They talk back. I mean, it's too much. Alex YT just tried the ruined Battlefield bases, and they absolutely slap.
Yeah.
Don't call me Shirley. What's your favorite Crayola product?
Crayola Model Magic Soft Squishy Modeling Material.
Mine is crayons. Love crayons. Captain Howdy 91. All my town has is the flat black paints primer plus. It is good. Is it good? I use Army Painter's Special Gray.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Like, is that the Rust-Oleum paint primer plus? Probably not a problem with it.
Mm-hmm.
It's better. It's the I think I've used them interchangeably. The normal flat black primer and the Paint and Primer Plus, and I don't know
Mm-hmm.
the difference. Just don't spray them like 3 inches away. Give it a little room. Do a dusting. Yeah, they seem to not have just normal primer.
Mm-hmm.
I can't find it anywhere. I had a hard time when we were doing the terrain video, the Dawn of War terrain video. I had a hard time finding Bondo. They just couldn't find it anywhere. And the Bondo spray, I bought the Rust-Oleum one, and instead it's the same thing almost. It worked.
Yeah, Rust-Oleum is awesome. Krylon is poopy.
Yeah, that's the official EOB statement right there. Those words exactly. Sorry to use such foul language, but it had to be said. Don't call me Shirley. Make sure you breathe in the aerosol. Yeah.
You know, the new Tau Darkstrider model, I do like his cute little drones. They're so cute. Aw, little fellas.
RTRT. 1 spray for the mini and 2 sprays into a paper bag for yourself.
Yeah, treat yourself. Champ Styles. Even amongst graffiti writers, Krylon sucks now, Rusto is a staple. Yeah! And you know, those guys know what they're talking about.
Exactly. Yep. Champ Styles, Rust-Oleum comes out like paint, Krylon comes out like a mist. Especially with that trashy fan cap.
Oh, the fan cap was the worst. I think they've finally stopped doing that. It meant that it deposited so much paint right in the middle and then dusted on the edges. Alex YT, was this Krylon opinion formed after the Land Raider video? The Land Raider video didn't help, but really, I don't think I've ever had a good experience with Krylon, and I've used so much spray paint. I think every single Rusto spray I've bought has slapped, and every Krylon paint I've had problems with.
Right.
TK Street Prince, remember folks, show some love and support and hit that thumbs down. We love them. If you're new to the channel, join the Motley Crew and hit that subscribe. We also have a Patreon and Discord channel.
We do? Whoa. I better get on there.
The Scout Dog. What is the name of the missile rifle thing? I think it's called a missile launcher. I don't think the orcs have a fun name. It's not like a missile-y whistly.
It's a rocket launcher.
Rocket launcher.
And it's spelled ROKKIT.
And holy cow, is it a great weapon and kill team.
Yes. It is really good.
The Jackster. Yo, Christmas is coming up and I want to get some new stuff. What brand do y'all recommend for good paintbrushes? I like Rosemary & Co.
And if you're in the U.S., there is a U.S. distributor now. So buy it from there and not Rosemary and Co. directly because it's expensive. And I think you could even email them like who is the distributor in the U.S. and they'll tell you. So I don't remember off the top of my head, but if you search it, you should be able to find it. I know when you bought them way back when, they didn't have that, and you had to buy it from the UK, from across the pond.
Mm-hmm.
The Jackster, Rosemary and Co. didn't catch that. Yes, you got it.
I like their synthetic series 313, and my favorite sizes are 2 and 3. But really, I barely use anything but the 3. I use that for fine detail, for base coating, for highlighting. It's a one-size-fits-all brush. The Rosemary & Co. Series 313. Really, I should just order 10 more. Frozen Throg, so they can hit and kill team. If you take the targeting thing, you can hit on 4-ups. Which is, I mean, that's pretty good. How many... Let's see, how many shots do you get with the rocket launcher? I think you get a decent number.
Is it 5?
Kill team rules. Do. Green skins.
It doesn't sound like you're flipping through a book right now.
Oh, but I am. Flip. Let's see. The Spana has a rocket launcher. Yeah, 5 attacks hitting on 4-ups.
Not bad.
Does 4/5 damage, AP 1, splash 1. Ah, it's a good gun.
Right, and you can have 2 of them. Where in the Commandos team, you have one of them that hits on 3-ups. I think it's a little bit better. But I mean, it's not 2.
Yeah.
I'd rather have 2.
I think they maybe overdid it when they designed the Commandos. It's just such a good platform. Like they can always charge from conceal. That's huge. The crew'd have to pay a point for that.
Wes Montgomery. Hey, buddies. Where do you get your bark?
I don't know. It's been tricky to find. I think one time I found them at Menards, and then another.
I thought it was Ace Hardware.
Ace Hardware. They sell that brand at Ace Hardware, but I haven't seen the pine bark nugs there. Plant nurseries might be a good place to look.
And if you remember too, they were on Amazon, but I think everyone bought them out.
Yeah.
So I remember we linked. This was like when we just started EOB back up again. I think we linked it, and they were gone in a couple days.
Yeah. And everybody's orchids died because they couldn't get the pine medium.
Yep.
But yeah, it sort of is the perfect thing. It's hard to buy online because I've looked on Amazon, and there are some vendors selling pine nuggets, but like a lot of the people have reviewed them and said that they don't quite look like the picture.
Yeah, I see. Pine bark mulch. Well, that's something different. Well, something similar, but not the same thing. Apparently, Ace sells mini nuggets of pine bark in a giant bag, but I don't know what size it is. It looks similar. It looks kind of... No, it's small. It's like shavings.
Mm. Tardell, did you ever get a chance to check out the new plastic 30k models? I did. I think they look absolutely badass. I think the 30k community is in an absolute uproar because apparently they're terrible, but I think they look sweet.
Wait a second. People that play war games aren't happy with changes? Weird.
God, I cannot wait for 30k to move to 9th edition rules. Oh, people are gonna flame so hard.
Yeah.
I know somebody was complaining that they're obviously computer designed, and they're just not as good as the old hand sculpted Forge World like Legion models.
Okay.
And like they showed a picture of like what they, like this is what, this is the good one. And I'm like, that looks chunky and bad. And like grainy.
Yeah.
I mean, the computer aided design is just the new way, the way that everybody would want to work. Because it gives you a lot more options.
Yeah, but it takes no skill, right?
It doesn't take any skill.
Yeah, that is a wild argument.
Mm-hmm. But I don't know. The trouble with 30k is that it's a historical war game.
Right.
So in theory, there is a right and a wrong. And there's like 80 goddamn books, and some of them aren't that good.
RT, gotta make a video compilation of Jay burping into the mic. That sounds like a good job for you to do that.
Yeah.
And then send it to us, and then we'll upload it. But it needs at least, I don't know, 1,000 burps to be good. I bet we've had 1,000 burps on stream.
Oh, easy. Hack'em slash. Do the bark nuggets need to be baked to kill the mold? I've never done it, and I've never had a problem.
Aaron Ferguson, for my birthday, I got 20 stabbas to have 60, 3 rock guts, rippas, snarl fangs, a boom duck, a snazwagon, and the red gobbo.
Ooh.
I mean, I'd say that's a pretty good birthday.
Yeah.
Jason M. Historic war game about futuristic sci-fi.
Yep.
It is a special breed.
Yeah, 30k exploded in popularity in 7th edition, but then a lot of people switched back to 8th when it became 8th. And I feel like, I don't know, it's hard to... I mean, now that it's kind of a lot smaller, all you hear from is the vocal minority, who are just like, meh.
Yeah.
But it does not look that awesome and inviting.
George Gajardo, time for a live burp counter.
Mm-hmm.
Burp, burp, burp. And speaking of burping, you know what time it is. It is 10 o'clock.
Woo!
We had a video already out today. And then we have 3 more videos coming out this week. We have one on Wednesday, one on Friday, and then one on Saturday. But that Saturday one is a Patreon exclusive episode. And that's going to be our community critique. So a bunch of our patrons submitted models for us to talk about. And we usually rip into them and say horrible, mean things about them. So you got to join the Patreon to see that and to see people cry. And then we have a Patreon-only stream on Friday after the normal stream where you can actually call in and chat with us. So it's almost like you should buy the Patreon for Christmas for yourself.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? That's wild. But we'll be back with another live stream tomorrow at 9 p.m. Central, so join us for that.
All right, everybody. Good night.
Good night.
And